This is a step-by-step Pixinsight tutorial, which is the expanded version of the Processing the Elephant Trunk Nebula video that I made, slowed down with titles explaining exactly what I'm doing, so that you can follow along and perhaps create similar types of results using the techniques that I show in this video. So who is this video for? Well, this is for casual narrowband one-shot color users of Pixinsight who would like to create an artificial Hubble palette with their images. Who is this not for? This is not for people who are Pixinsight experts, people who have only used Pixinsight one time or only a couple of times, or for monochrome camera users. Nothing that I'm doing in this video is groundbreaking. I am literally compiling the things that those that I have shown in the credits section have taught me in the literature and in their videos. So step one is to apply a screen transfer function to give you an idea of what your image is looking like. You want to crop your image using dynamic crop. I tend to get rid of stacking artifacts, and if there's any other issues, you want to get rid of those, usually from the corners and from the edges. It's also a good opportunity to center your image the way you're going to want it when it's done. So that's what I've done here. Get rid of that. Step 3 is a background neutralization. I keep everything at default. Go ahead and apply another STF. Step 4 is an automatic background extraction. I usually keep the function degree at 1, and I do subtraction as my correction. Leave everything else at default. Step 5 is an AutoColor under Utilities. You don't have to do this. I've frankly stopped doing this after I made this video when working with one-shot color narrowband data. But it does do a quick color correction, and it's something that you can do. And I only showed it here because I did use it to create my final elephant trunk nebula in the earlier video. Step 6 is easy denoise, which is a good option. I've also begun using Noise Exterminator, which is a paid feature. I actually prefer that now, but I show you this because this is how I created the final version in the earlier video. This does take a bit of time on my machine, 25-30 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and speed that up just for the sake of getting through this tutorial. Step 7, after easy denoise, is you want to go ahead and stretch the image however you see fit. In this instance, I'm using Bill Blanshan's method, but you can use an easy stretch from the easy processing suite, or you can do it yourself using a histogram function, histogram transformation function. Step 8 is StarNet 2, where you can use Star Exterminator. Step 9 is rename the files if you choose to. Step 10 is an HOO normalization version 3, which is a Bill Blanshan process. Step 11 is a curves transformation using RGBK, create an S curve. Bring out the highlights and darken the background. Step 12 is increase saturation a bit. This is all to taste. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Step 13 is to create a yellow mask using Bill Blanshan's process. Once that process has run and it has created the yellow mask, you're going to want to do a mask blur, apply twice, and then apply the mask. And then you can, step 16 is you will hide the mask. Keep it applied, but hide it. Step 17 is you are going to be adjusting the red and the green channels. Increase the red. Should just increase the red portion of the image if the mask was created properly. And then step 18 is you're going to want to adjust the green. In this particular instance, I reduced the green. You'll see other people increase the green in sort of an S-curve manner. It's really to taste. Step 19 is I simply adjusted the saturation up a bit before applying the red and the green curve modifications. Step 20 is remove the yellow mask. You want to remember to do that. And then apply another S-curve to the RGBK just to taste, just so you make it how you want it to look. Give it a little bit of a brighter look. Step 22 is local histogram equalization. This will sort of bring out some of the finer details. Apply a kernel radius of 128 and a contrast limit of 1.2. Usually provides good results, but you can adjust those numbers to your liking. Step 23 is under Utilities, Dark Structure Enhance. Apply that at an amount of about 0.1 to 0.15, which will bring out a bit of the darker features that are currently hidden or muted. It should be very subtle so as to not cook the image too much. Step 24 is add the stars back in. There's obviously multiple ways to do that. Just take your pick. In this particular instance, I use Pixel Math to simply add two files together and create a new image. And then step 25, you can do an SCNR or the modified SCNR to remove the green cast. Now, I had already removed a bit of the green when doing my adjustments, so really the effect you'll see is minimal, with the exception of obviously the stars, which had not had an SCNR prior to removal. And that was it. That was how I created this image. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be happy to make more videos like this in the future.